Hey guys, how are you all doing tonight? What I'm about to tell you isn't just another ghost story. This is an urban legend whispered for generations in the villages of Bahar, a place filled with ancient ponds, dark lakes, and waters people fear after sunset. Locals say, if you ever go fishing alone at night, you'll hear your own name calling out from the darkness. Not once, not twice, but from every corner of the water. And the thing calling your name is known as Panduba, a paranormal entity feared across the region. Parents warn their children about it from a young age. No matter what happens, never go near the water after dark. But as people grow older, they stop believing in stories. And that's exactly what happened to a 20-year-old boy named Raghu. Raghu was the son of a fisherman. He grew up beside those cursed waters, but unlike everyone else, he never truly believed the legends were real, until the night they came for him. It all began after his father mysteriously died. No disease, no explanation. One day, he simply never returned from the lake. After the funeral, Raghu's mother looked at him with tears in her eyes and said, "You wanted to finish your studies. I know, but this family needs you now. You'll have to take your father's place." Without hesitation, Raghu dropped out of school and began learning fishing from his uncle. Within weeks, he was taking the boat out onto the lake himself. But something strange bothered him. No one would ever explain how his father really died. Every time he asked, people changed the subject. Still, Raghu ignored it. His only goal was to earn enough money to take care of his mother. During the day, fishing wasn't enough, so he decided he would work at night too. That decision changed everything. One evening, after grabbing his gear, Raghu headed toward the lake. His mother desperately tried to stop him, but he refused to listen. When he arrived, he noticed something unsettling. Every fisherman on the lake was already leaving, even though the night had barely begun. Raghu walked up to his uncle and said, "Tonight I'm staying out there, I'm ready." The color immediately drained from his uncle's face. "You can fish during the day," he whispered, "but at night, the water belongs to something else." Raghu laughed nervously. "You mean those old bedtime stories?" His uncle stared directly into his eyes. "If you hear someone call your name, do not turn around." For the first time that night, Raghu felt uncomfortable, but he still went. Soon, he was alone in the middle of the dark lake. Hours passed. By midnight, exhaustion had taken over. Raghu decided it was time to head home. Then suddenly, from directly behind him, he heard his own name. "Raghu!" His entire body froze, because the voice didn't belong to a stranger. It sounded exactly like his dead father. Raghu slowly began turning around, but then he remembered his uncle's warning. If something calls your name in the middle of the lake, never look back. His heart pounded violently. He grabbed the oars and tried rowing away, but the boat wouldn't move. It felt like something beneath the water was holding it in place. Then Raghu looked down. At first, he saw only darkness under the surface, but as his eyes adjusted, he noticed a shape, a human-like body floating beneath him. Except its face wasn't human anymore. Its eyes were pale and lifeless. Its mouth stretched unnaturally wide. Its skin looked swollen, rotten, drowned. And then it smiled. Panduba, the thing from the legends, the creature that had lived beneath those waters for years. Raghu couldn't breathe. Those eyes, they didn't just scare him, they hypnotized him. For a moment, he felt his mind slipping away, as if the creature wanted him to willingly enter the water. Then suddenly, Raghu snapped back to reality. The figure was gone. Panicking, he rowed toward shore as fast as he could, but all the way back, he could still hear his father's voice behind him, calling his name, begging him to return. When Raghu finally reached home, his entire body was shaking. His mother saw the terror on his face and demanded to know what happened. After hearing the story, she immediately ran to the kitchen, grabbed holy water, and splashed it across his body. Raghu stared at her in confusion. And then, his mother finally revealed the truth. "Your father didn't drown," she whispered. "Panduba took him." The night before his death, he came home terrified too. He kept hearing voices, the same voices you heard tonight. And now, it has chosen you. Fear consumed Raghu completely. That night, around 3 a.m., he woke up gasping. Water droplets were falling onto his face. He opened his eyes and realized he was underwater, inside the lake. Something was dragging him deeper. He kicked desperately, trying to swim upward, but hands were wrapped tightly around his legs. When he looked down, Panduba was there, smiling, pulling him into the dark.